Good day, team. I'd like to begin by reviewing with you a resource I found to be invaluable in the pursuit of implementing enterprise architecture, which is the Reform Support Network's Education Enterprise Architecture Guidebooks checklist for developing an education enterprise architecture. We begin by establishing a vision and architecture principles. When establishing this clear, well-communicated EEA vision, I recommend that we begin by looking at our mission state and our pillars, as they are the foundation of our organization. From there, we're identifying guiding principles that are going to go across business, information, application, and technology architectures. There I think we should begin by looking at our established goals, which will be featured later in this presentation. From there, we're to appoint an EEA manager and champions to sponsor and facilitate this process. I feel we're very fortunate in that we already have leaders that are guiding us in this, such as our Dean of Faculty Affairs, Douglas Fisher, our Dean of Academic Affairs, Nancy Fry, our CEO, Ian Pumpian, and our excellent principals, vice principals, and informational technology team which closely support them. We want to be sure that we're incorporating input from all stakeholders, both internal and external, including teachers, support staff, students, parents, and the educational community at large. From there, we're going to define our scope. We're looking to translate this vision into a set of defined and specific strategic objectives. We want these objectives to be measurable because vision alone is not enough to get us to where we desire to be. We need to combine vision with these strategic measurable objectives in order to bring our vision to fruition. During this process, it's important that we both assess our resources, our capacity, as well as what our priorities are. What is going to be most important in serving our students and our instructional needs? From there, we're going to be documenting the current and future state of our organization. This process will be outlined for you further in the presentation. But what we're doing here is we're looking for the gaps we need to close as we're moving from current state to future state. This gap identification takes place. We're already doing this at our annual staff retreat, where we analyze our student data, we identify gaps that we need to close, we create a roadmap, and we start forming project groups in order to close these gaps and move towards our desired future state. What we need to do is to continue, as we already do, to build off this valuable time. From there, we'll be creating a project plan for the EEA. This is also referred to as a blueprint, and it's a document that we can turn to ensure compliancy with our EA and that we are obtaining our desired growth. From there, we'll be establishing the governance for our EEA, which will also be reviewed further on in this presentation. What's key here is the communication between roles and the inclusion of all stakeholders. I truly believe that implementing enterprise architecture will help us take our organization from good to great, as we always strive to do. Thank you for your time.